Along the baseline facing this way, please. On the baseline, boys. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mr. Maphey. Today I'll be teaching you how to properly drive a golf ball. First, we'll go over the safety. Make sure your sneakers are tied. We're going to be swinging golf clubs, so just be mindful of your own personal space. Just be cautious of what's going on around you. Let's get into it. We're going to start off with some arm stretches so you get a little space in between yourself. We're going to start with the right arm over. I love to stretch before you golf because you're rotating your body so much and using a lot of your arms. So you got to make sure that you're nice and stretched. All right, let's go to the left arm. Hold that for a 5 count. I'll do some arm circles here just to loosen up. Just a show of hands, how many of us have golfed before? Very good, majority of us, okay. Do we all know if we're right-handed or left-handed golfers? Okay. Well, why don't we have everyone come up and grab a golf club and then hop back in line on the baseline. On the baseline, Jeremy. Now we're going to do some stretches with the golf club. Just up and over the arms. And if you want, you could rotate your back because you're going to be swinging a lot. So you want to get that back loose. These are all stretches I do before we play, too. Just to make sure, get your back nice and loose. We don't want any back problems. And now we'll go over the first part, the initial part of swinging the golf club, the grip. You're going to want to hold the club tight, but not too tight to where it hurts your hands, but not so loose that it's going to fly out of your hands. The analogy I like to use is holding it sort of like a banana. So it's loose, but not tight enough to hurt the banana. So the position of your hands, you're going to have the less dominant hand is going to be on top of the club, and then the more dominant hand is going to be underneath it, with your thumbs facing parallel to the club. What I like to do on the drive is I like to interlock my least dominant pointer finger and my most dominant pinky finger, like this right here, just so it gives you a little more stability on the club. If it's not comfortable to you, then it's all right, you don't have to do it. And then what you want to do is just let your arms kind of naturally drop and just feel that right there, and that's where you want to have the ball and start your swing from. It's going to be where your arms just naturally drop. Very good. Ball is going to be off the center of the ball is just over the center of the middle of your feet. Get a nice stance about shoulder width apart. A little further. There you go. And make sure the ball is just over the middle of your, perfect. How you doing, Laura? Get a little wider stance. Perfect. Perfect. Good stance, Jeremy. How are we doing on the stance, gentlemen? I know it's a little rough with the mats. Just bear with us. So let's take a step back. We're not going to hit the ball quite yet. Let's just work on that swing a couple times. It's a good swing, Jeremy. What you're going to want to do is from the start, you're going to want to take a back swing, elevating your wrists toward the back of your head. So let's try the back swing. You want it to be real controlled. You don't want to lose any crazy motion on the back swing because you still have to come forward with the club. So you've got the back swing down. And then we're going to follow through. Remember, keeping your eye on the back of the ball. You almost want to see the club face hit the ball. Very good. So you want to keep your head down and swing through the ball. And what you want to do is, Ideally, you're going to want to rotate your hips out towards where you want to hit the ball. So when you're finished, you should be downwind, and ideally you want to finish with the club up nice and high so that it really brings your body around. Keeping your feet planted, remember. When I golf, I tend to lift my back foot up a little bit, but you're going to want to keep your feet planted. So let's take a couple practice swings away from the ball. Very good. And when you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and step up and hit the ball. Great swing, Denny. That's a nice swing, Jeremy. Here you boys go. You're welcome. Great swing. I like the way you finished that, nice and high. And if you want, you can just grab yourself another ball in the bucket here. Yes, Laura? The backswing? As far as, you don't want to go too far, but the back arm. Were you softball? You play any softball?
Yeah.
So everything's going to be straight. No, you're fine. It's all right. Everything's going to be real nice and straight. You're going to keep your back arm straight and bring it straight out. I mean, it's really all about comfort. You're right. You're right. Your least dominant arm is going to be, I guess it is your most dominant hand. It's going to be your right arm that's going to bend in. Correct. So you're going to bring it up just to where it feels comfortable. Every golfer is different to how far back they bring it. So whatever is comfortable. Where you really get your power is from your downswing. So you don't want to do anything too crazy out here. I don't know, I guess there's really no law to how far back you should go, but just whatever feels comfortable. Let's see. You should, and if you want, you could choke up on the club a little bit so you have a little more control. There you go. Go ahead. Yeah. Just take a real natural swing. Try working on keeping this arm tighter into your body. So, yeah, your left arm. So it's not really. That's much better. You're not gonna break your wrist. Keep your wrist nice and strong. There you go. That's a good backswing. And then on your front, on your follow through, you're gonna want to make sure that you've got the club face, so it's gonna hit the ball where you want it to go. Correct. Yes. A nice high follow through, finishing up here. Good swing, Jeremy. Go ahead, Steven. If you wanna, you're right-handed.
Right-handed.
Okay, so you're gonna take your left hand like this. Oh, put your less dominant hand up here. So your left hand's gonna be up here. How's that feel? And then you're gonna have it like this. Does that feel any better? Try that. Much better. See that? That was great because you hit it straight. I wish I could hit the ball straight. Here, I got another one for you right here. Yep, your least dominant hand's on top. It was the other way here. That way, yep. Here, I believe on the club it has it has the grip right there for you. So you're gonna wanna put this thumb, perfect, just like that. And then take a nice controlled backswing. And remember to keep your eye on the ball. Perfect. Straight. Exactly what you want. Great job, Steve. Here, I got another one for you. How's that feel? Do the hands feel better like that? You can see on the club it's got markings on there for you.
Right here. So here, right?
Nope, the opposite. Yes, like that. So you're getting the power. You're getting the power from your right hand. It's all right. It's all practice with anything.
Watch my arm when it comes around.
How are we doing, boys? Does anyone have any questions? That's a nice swing. Remember to try to keep that front foot planted. That's a baseball thing. I go through the same things as well. But it's going to help out much better. Great swing, Josh. Any questions down here, boys? Yeah, your grip looks a little backwards there.
So what I got?
Are you a lefty or a righty?
Righty.
Okay, so you're going to take your left hand and place it up on the top of the club like this, with your right hand just underneath it like that. What I like to do is interlock my fingers, take this least dominant pointer finger. Yeah. How does that feel?
It's good. It gets a little heavy though, you know, on the left here.
It does? We'll have to figure out a workout plan for you. So why don't you go ahead and try up and tee up a ball here. Pardon me, I'll grab these balls for you. Okay, go ahead. Let's check out that swing, Mike. Keep your eye on the ball. You had me fooled. That was a great swing.
Thanks, buds.
You're welcome.
You're a good team.
Great job, boys and girls. Everyone's swing looks very good. I'm very impressed with all of your swings. Let's have everyone bring it in for a little closing statements. Could I have everyone lining up along the baseline facing this way, please? If I could I have everyone set their golf clubs back in the handy wagon? Gentlemen, if I could get you to come on over here, please. Thank you all very much for your cooperation. Could anyone give me a tip that they learned today? Maybe no broken wrist. Very good, Laura. I'm glad you learned something. It's very good. Gripping the ball, you're gripping like a banana. That's right. All right, thanks, guys. That's my lesson.